Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a really slow flow, a fluid flow to calm our nervous system down, to reset. We're going to get into deep stretches, passive stretches, but also active stretches. And yes, you don't need nothing else than yourself and your mat. So when you're ready, let's get started. From here, let's come on to our seat bones, placing the legs in front of us. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and lower the shoulders away from your ears. Once again, really connect the seat bones with the ground, and as you exhale, roll back vertebra by vertebra, lying down onto your back. Feel the length. And then place your right hand on top of your lower belly and the left hand onto your chest, onto your heart. And let's just take a couple of breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Every time you exhale, feel the relaxation arising in your body. Every time you inhale, feel the length and feel the space in your spine, in your ribs, in your breasts. Just 2 more breaths here. And from here, put the arms towards the side slightly. And we just want to start with pelvic rocks, shifting the lower back into the ground, tucking the tailbone up. Then the tailbone towards the ground, lifting the lower back, feel the length. Exhale, the lower back into the ground. Inhale, arch and feel the length, tailbone pulling away from the crown of your head. Just start doing this movement in combination with your breath. And really feel into your lower back. Enjoy that massage. The shoulder blades are sinking down into the ground away from your ears. The head is fully heavy on the ground. The chin slightly towards the breast. The crown of your head away from the tailbone. One more. From here, bring both of your knees towards your chest. One more time, inhale, rocking slightly from left to right. Exhaling through the nose, inhaling through the nose. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift up, coming into a curl here, pulling the head towards the knees, around and really engage that core. Try to lift every vertebra off the ground. The shoulders fully relax away from the ears. And now extend the right leg straight up, flexing the foot. And really imagine that the leg is pulling away from you towards the ceiling. The heel is getting longer and longer, reaching towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Pull the toes more and more towards you. As you inhale, lower that leg, lengthen through the hip flexor. Touch the mat. As you exhale, bring the leg back up. Inhale. Exhale. Really moving in slow motion here. Make sure that the neck is still long and relaxed. We are focusing onto our hip, onto our core. One last time. And from here, lower that leg, the arms towards the side, and come into a twist, bringing the knee crossed over the opposite leg. The head is looking away from the knee. Try to really pull both shoulder blades towards the ground. And just keep that knee rested, fully relaxed on the ground. And again, remember your breath, inhaling deeply into your ribs, allowing them to fully expand. Really use the space that you have in your lungs. And from here, really slow, vertebra by vertebra, rolling your pelvic back onto the ground. Inhale, feel the length. Exhale, curl up, knees towards your chest. Find that length again. This time extend the opposite leg, the other leg, flex the foot. Again, remember reaching through the hip, through the heel, up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, lower that leg, lengthen, tap the ground, and lift back up. Exhale. Inhale, tap, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do it one last time. Bring the leg back up, then lower fully onto the ground. Lower the head, the hands towards the side, and cross the knee over towards the floor. Look away from your knee. Ooh, enjoy that twist. Really push the shoulder blades into the ground. The hands resting. Be aware of your entire body. Fully let go. Again, take 2 more deep breaths into your ribs, into your shoulder blades. Down into the tailbone, into your lower back. And from here, really slow, bring the head back to center. And vertebra by vertebra, roll the spine back onto the ground. Awesome. Now bring both knees up and grab the feet from above, keeping the knees outwards of your arms. And really push them feet towards you, opening the hip in happy baby. And allow yourself to rock here slightly from side to side. Allow yourself to feel into your toes, really pulling the toes apart or towards you. Maybe pushing the feet against your hands and feel the pressure in the spine. And if you want to, you can also open the legs here fully, straightening them. Allowing gravity to pull your feet towards the floor, really heavy. Again, just rocking from side to side. And really slow in slow motion. Bring the legs back in. And the feet together. And drop the feet beneath your tailbone onto the ground. Open the knees heavy. In our butterfly, our supine butterfly. Placing the hands onto your hip flexors, onto your hips, and just feel into your hips. Feel the warmth of your hands, the temperature. Slight pressure. Feel the love that comes from your hands. Giving yourself a little self-massage. Every time you exhale, the knees get a little more heavy. Sink a little more into the ground. Stay here for one more breath. With your next inhalation, bring your knees back in together and slowly roll back up to seated. Awesome. From here, let's place the right foot on top of the left knee. Find yourself in a figure 4 position, feeling that stretch, that release in your glute, in your hip. And then really slow, drop the knee and the foot towards the side, coming into a twist. And bring the foot and the knee back up. Dropping it back down. And back up. Really try to do that motion slow and aware. And again, focus on that hip area. Focus on the lower back. Now stay in center. Inhale. Shift in your hands and rise the hip up. Open the heart and let the head sink backwards. As you exhale, bring the hips down and back towards your hands. Inhale, shift the hip up. Open the heart, the head resting. Exhale, back down. Let's do it 3 more times, really slow. The slower you move, the more you're capable of bringing that awareness into your body. The more conscious you will be able to move and to feel that sensation. And I'll stay here. One more time, come up and onto your seat bones. Grab the foot from the outside and pull that knee a little more towards you. Either stay here and really enjoy that exploration, that sensation, or if you want to, you can grab the foot with the other hand. Place the hand in front and underneath the leg. Now straighten the leg towards the side and bring the leg behind your head, behind the arm. Open the chest, coming into a beautiful compass pose. Again, take 2 or 3 deep breaths here. Just enjoy. And then really slow, bring the leg back in. And place the foot back onto the ground. Let's repeat on the other side. As you inhale, bring the left foot onto the right knee. And shift the hip up, open the heart, let the head rest. Shifting out of the shoulders, be aware of your fingers. As you exhale, lower down. Feel into that glutes. As you inhale, shift up, open the heart. Let's do it 5 more times. Find yourself in that movement, really fluid. And let's do it one more time. Shift and rise up. And really slow. Lower fully down. Now take the foot with the same hands and bring it back behind your shoulder. I'm playing a little here with your hip mobility. Explore your hip, explore your glutes. And again, if you want to, you have the option to place the arm underneath the leg, grabbing the foot with the opposite hand, straightening that leg and pressing that leg behind the head, pressing that foot behind the head, behind the arm, in your compass variation. Just breathe here and enjoy. And really slow, bend that knee and bring it back in. And lower it back onto the ground. Beautiful. From here, let's place the feet in front of us straight. And lengthen through your spine. Connect the seat bones with the ground, flexing the feet towards you, the toes towards you. Let's take 2 breaths here, just feeling that sensation, the connection towards the ground, the heels sinking into the ground, the seat bones sinking into the ground. Now grab with your middle and index finger your big toes and lengthen here one more time. Just taking really slow breaths here. Shoulders fully relaxed, trying to keep that heart open and lifted towards the ceiling. Whenever you want to close your eyes, feel free to do that at any point. Inhale one more time, and as you exhale, lower and lengthen towards your feet. Let's just stay here for a few breaths. Feel free to release the arms towards the ground and to round in your spine and to let that head sink down towards your knees. And also, if you want to relax your feet and your ankles and your knees, feel free to do that as well. Just breathe into the back of your ribs, into the back of your shoulder blades. Allow your shoulder blades to slide apart from each other. Two more breaths. Really, really slow. Vertebra by vertebra. Roll back up. Take your time. Connect the seat bones, then vertebra by vertebra through the lower back, around and lengthen. Shoulder blades back and down. And then the chin is lifting, the head is rising. Beautiful. From here, let's come onto our knees, onto our hands. Coming into our tabletop position. As you inhale, open the heart, the shoulder blades pull back towards your bum, lift the chin. As you exhale around and shift through the hands and pull the ribs together and in the tailbone down towards your feet and towards the ground. Round in as much as you can and shift through the hands. Let's just stay here for 2 more breaths. Keep the head heavy and the neck relaxed, just the shoulders are working. And inhale, open the heart, shoulder blades back. Rise the head up. Now come onto your fingertips. Let's just start with our spinal waves, 3-dimensional. So sink into your shoulder blades, isolating them. And then when you're ready, start doing that circular motion. Choose your size. Choose the speed of that circle. Doing that motion really instinctively. Now feel free to do it a little bigger and towards the other side as well. And from here, just bring the hands a little more forward and then bring the hips down towards the ground. And try to shift the shoulders forward over your hand wrists. And really shift the chest above in a diagonal. The sternum is pulling away from you. Keep the glutes here fully relaxed. But we don't want to sit back in our lower back. We really want to lengthen that lower back and reach forward. Keep the legs super heavy, the knees just sinking into the ground. One more time, shift the hands into the ground and lift a little more. Keep breathing, inhaling into the chest. And from here, shift the hips back over your knees and lengthen the arms forward, coming into that puppy stretch. Deep breathing here, allowing the chest to open up. Really gentle. Shift back onto your hands, walking them hand by hand forward. Now tuck the toes under and get ready for your downward facing dog, shifting the hip up, the tailbone away from your hands. And just find that straight spine in your back. Find that length and try to lengthen, especially in your lower back. Try not to collapse in the chest and in the shoulders. The head just resting in line with your biceps, in line with your shoulders. Just shifting the hips slightly from side to side. Start bending one knee at a time. Feel that release and that length in your calves and in your hamstrings. Just walking that dog out. Keep breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And from here, bring your right knee forward towards your chest. Then step the foot in between your hands and lower that left knee onto the ground. Lengthen into your low lunge. You can keep the hands on your knee. Let's just stay here. Enjoy that deep stretch. And every time you exhale, you sink a little deeper into your hip flexor. And place the hands onto the ground. Shift the hip back. Placing the leg behind you. And open the knee slightly towards the side. And lower the pelvic towards the ground, keeping the feet on the ground. Beautiful. Let's just stay here for a second. Moving forward and backwards and enjoying that deep stretch. Enjoying that deep hip opener. And every time you inhale, feel the length and shift slightly forwards. And every time you exhale, shift backwards and open the hips a little more. Feel the relief. Feel the deep hip opener. And then really slow, shift the weight forwards and walk the knees back in really slow. From here, let's place the left foot forwards, finding your low lunge and lengthen here in your low lunge. The hands just resting on the knee. And pull both hip flexors in one line forward and just allow that hip flexor to really open up to lengthen. And again, connecting it with your breath. Every time you inhale, feel the length. Every time you exhale, sink a little deeper. Let's do it for 2 more breaths. Let's hold it. Just surrender and accept the sensation. And then really slow, lower the hands onto the ground, shifting the hip backwards. And place the knee underneath the hip. Shift the seat bones towards your heels, lengthen through the arms. And really slow, lower down the head onto the ground, coming into your child's pose. And now allow the arms to relax, allow the elbows to soften, allow the fingers to relax and to soften. Every time you inhale, inhale through the nose, through your eyebrows, to the crown of your head, back, through your neck, through your shoulder blades, into your lower back, into your tailbone. And when you exhale, allow yourself to release all the negativity, to release any sorrows, any doubts. As you inhale, feel the cool air coming through the nose, through the eyebrows, through the crown of your head, back, through the neck, through the shoulder blades, through the lower back, down into your tailbone. Feel the round and long spine. Every time you exhale, release the hot air, release the negativity, the sorrows, release any pressure, and then really slow. With your next inhalation, just shift yourself back onto your feet, rounding first in your lower back, then rounding in your thoracic spine, and then really slow, allow the shoulder blades to go them back and down, then lift the chin and feel the length. Let's just take 2 more deep breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you like the flow. I hope you feel a little relieved and a little more slowed down. Feel free to subscribe, feel free to leave a comment, or if you have any wishes for future flows, let me know as well. And yes, thank you for flowing with me. I hope to see you next time, and take good care of yourself.